The Islamic wisdom behind the obligatory nature of the Hajj. 3-4 As is well known, the Hajj is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. The Hadith states, the religion of Islam is built upon 5 pillars. Hajj is a most sacred obligation for every Muslim who meets its requirements. Prayer and fasting are acts of worship involving the body. Zakat is a financial act of worship. Hajj, however, is both a physical and a financial act of worship. This obligation represents an act of gratitude both for the health and well-being of the body and for one's financial wealth. The various rituals and etiquette of performing the Hajj encompass the most perfect form of the reverence one offers to one's eternal and infinite Creator, the manner of worship one displays, and the need one expresses. 35 Visiting a sacred sanctuary of our Creator, who is the possessor of knowledge and wisdom, and supplicating and beseeching His Exalted Being with a pure heart and sincere feelings, and paying Him reverence, holds a profound meaning that brings solace to the soul of a believer. Furthermore, the reward and blessings for worship and prayers performed in this sublime sanctuary, which is the QIBLA for all Muslims and houses the shrine of a great prophet such as IBRAHIM, peace be upon him, are. Indeed, it is the place where our Prophet Muhammad was born and raised, where the sun of Islam first began to rise, and which preserves thousands of sacred memories of Islam the spiritual, abundance and blessings of visiting. This blessed city also transcend all imagination. 36. The gathering of thousands of fellow believers who have flocked here with pure enthusiasm from both the east and west of the Islamic world in such a sacred place serves to revive their religious unity and brotherhood, and to engage in an exchange of ideas by learning about one another's circumstances is a movement of immense value. Foreign nations that recognize the social benefits of travel, both in terms of health and intellectual enrichment, travel to the most remote corners of the world, enduring many hardships, even though they are not religiously obligated to do so. Islam, however, has endowed this most beneficial journey with a sacred spirit and a sense of obligation, enabling Muslims to reap the endless material and spiritual blessings of such a journey. 3-7. It is quite evident how much Muslims who perform the obligatory Hajj with the proper understanding will benefit from it. Moreover, there is no doubt that a discerning Muslim who attains the joy of fulfilling this obligation will, through this experience, gain much knowledge and enlightenment, and upon returning, will enlighten those around him in many ways. 3-8. In conclusion, it is said that the wisdom and benefits behind the obligatory nature of the Hajj are enormous. It is directed toward the spread and ascent of Islam. After all, what worship action is commanded or recommended by the Islamic faith that does not ensure the elevation and blessings of Muslims in both material and spiritual realms? All that is required is for Muslims to strive to fulfill these commands and teachings of their sacred religion as they should. How fortunate are those who possess wealth and good health, and who fulfill these and similar religious duties successfully.